What unimpressive things are people idiotically proud of? I once had a coworker brag about how dark his pee is. Driving better when drunk. I've heard that ridiculous statement more times than I should. Saying shit like in a land of sheep I am the wolf. Sure thing, dude. I'm an alpha, sure thing, big guy. You're so alpha you had to get a shirt that said it too? Drinking a lot. I'm fierce. I don't hold back. I tell it how it is, i.e. I have no sense of diplomacy or tact. Someone once bragged to me. Like thumbs in suspenders level bragging. His new girlfriend's dad owned a used car lot and he got an awesome interest rate on his new to him truck. His rate was 24. When they say that's just how I am, especially when it could hurt themselves or others. Not reading. I worked with a guy who, otherwise very smart, was extremely proud of the fact that he could remove the foil from the neck of a wine bottle without cutting it. He brought it up so many times I lost count. I just let him have it, though, because he seemed to need it. How little sleep they're getting by on being bad with computers. People wear it as a badge of honor and I find it so frustrating. A. Most people know more than they realize. B. Making even a bit of time to learn how to use them can make a big difference for most people. Not eating any vegetables. Known a few people state it as if it's some kind of achievement, giving themselves constipation. Nothing surprises me more than when people are proud of their ignorance. Not being able to cook. I keep hearing people bragging about how the only thing they can do is boil water. Swearing loyalty to a fucking politician or some rich prick lol. Their 0.5 ancestry of whatever sounds cool. Working 70 hours and making a post about it. You're doing it wrong, dude. Not reading. Anytime a book was made into a movie, he'd always proudly say he doesn't read books. He did this for a while until a romantic interest of his told him that's really sad. And you shouldn't be proud of that. He did changed his ways. And now loves reading. It's very odd to be proud of not reading. My dad likes to brag that he's never once changed a baby's nappy. He has 3 kids. Well, go you for being a shit father and husband. How everything triggers their self-diagnosed OCD. 1. How little sleep they got. 2. What an outrageous amount of coffee they drink. 3. Black coffee for some reason. 4. Putting in an unhealthy amount of hours into work, coming from a workaholic myself. 5. With my fellow stoners, specifically how much weed they consume in a day. Tolerance is a bitch. Not a point of pride. Their followers on social media. That they cheated lol. Yeeted them out of my life. Being rich through inheriting money, they always seem to just speed run to feeling pride around it. As if they earned it. Parents who think their 5-year-old is smart for being able to play on an iPad. Obsessing over celebrities. They are just people. Being brutally honest, most people I know who do this aren't telling anyone anything they didn't already know. It's just an excuse to be unnecessarily mean and cruel. People who romanticize mental illness. Rolling coal in jacked up pickups. How long it's been since they read a book. How much they have suffered from their kids. Their karma on Reddit. Edit. Oh my god, this blew up, thanks guys. Hustle grind culture. Working yourself to death is never the flex you think it is. The biggest flex is free time. I take care of my kids. Chris Rock, you're supposed to, you fucking idiot. How much alcohol they can drink. Alcohol is fun to drink. Why is being able to do more fun stuff impressive? I'm more impressed by alcoholics who don't drink. One's will power, the others just a lack of inhibition. Things that are the result of genetics, not effort. Height comes to mind first. Their self-diagnosed mental illness. Alpha thing. Their zodiac. I don't care what balls of burning gas currently were visible when you were born. Winning something by destroying another person. It's not so much idiotic as it is sickening. How fucking loud their cars are. Parents who say I raised my kids. Pay all the bills and put a roof over their heads. Dude. That's what you're supposed to do. People who say stuff like that are typically the ones who are not good parents. They may fulfill their child's basic requirements, but they're terrible in other areas like caring for their child's emotional needs, being a good listener, supporting them in extracurricular activities, being a positive role model, etc.